How's it going, guys? I'm your host Caravan Gaming. Welcome back to the next episode of the AQ free-to-play challenge bosses series. And for today's challenge, we are once again visiting a very old challenge, and that is the Legends of Lore Challenge Gauntlet 2. Okay, so we already did the first one, which consisted of the Naga, the Sphinx, the Minotaur, and I think the Rock, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, for part 2, we have the Cyclops, the Gog, oh my god, Cyclops, Gog, there's Chimera, and there's going to be Sphinx. Yeah, okay, all of those will be in part 2, so let's go ahead and take a look at how we're going to beat this. So it's going to be very similar, if not exactly the same as part 1. Very simple. All you need is a ice as well as a wind weapon. So for the first part, you need an ice weapon. I just got Horror Show Void Vanquisher here from 10th anniversary. Very easy weapon to get, and still quite useful for warriors nowadays. Shields, you want a shadow shield, something that defends against both light and dark, because all shadow monsters, they hit randomly for both light and dark damage. So Guardian Luminous Shield here, very easy to get. And then for armor, I've chosen to go with Shadow of Doubt G. Okay, if you have Ultimon's armor, you can go ahead and use that as well. Both will work equally fine. Pets, you can choose to go without pets. Ultimately, it's up to you. I've gone with Fairy Godmother G for the HP healing, and for the build here, we are going with a Beast Warrior build. Okay, so 250 strength, 250 charisma, 250 luck. Now, Gauntlet, the challenge Gauntlet means that you will not get any heals in between, but I do not think that you will really need the heals or that much HP, so I did not choose to go with Endurance. But if you want to play like super duper safe, like just in case something screws up or you misclick something, then you can choose to go 250 Endurance instead of 250 luck. Ultimately, it's up to you, but I think this is safe enough. And last but not least, miscellaneous item, I have Crystal of Restless Shadows here to bring down my light and dark resist even more. So with this setup, okay, we should be taking close to no damage. So let's see. Okay, 129, that's manageable. So yeah, all you have to do as a warrior, not very exciting, I know, just spam the attack button, but as you can see here, he's dealing almost no damage to me. So yeah, this is actually really good for us. He's gonna go and use his SP attack, we don't care, and we are missing half of our attacks. I do not know why, guess bad luck. Okay, miss his SP attack, very nice. Okay, so yeah, just keep on chipping him. You can go ahead and use something with skills. You can go ahead and burst him down with like other stuff if you want to, but of course those do come at a risk. But that being said, you can use Shadow Feeder Pendant. Maybe you can go into something like, I don't know, you can go into a Tyrannosaurus Rex, you can try and nuke him, or you can go into a H series, try and hit him as well. If you want to, all of those are possible with the Shadow Feeder Pendant, and then on the second turn you switch back to this light and dark setup so you don't die. So that's another alternative you guys can go ahead and use if you have those items. But the whole point of this series is me trying to showcase, you know, you beating the challenges using as little stuff as possible, using the most consistent strategy so that you guys don't die. And yeah, this is pretty much the most consistent way. You can see here, we are going to heal up almost fully. Okay, I think we should be able to heal up before his next SP attack. Let's see, and all of these items are super duper easy to get as well. So SP attack coming soon. Okay. Okay, and block once again. So Shadow of Doubt G helps a lot with the blocking as well. So yeah, this is why I chosen to go with it over Ultimon. If you choose to go Ultimon, you will do more damage, but at the same time you also take more damage. So if you go with Ultimon, you might need to put points in Endurance instead, and maybe you might need to chuck a HP pot or two, I don't really know. Not that that's actually a big deal, but for this setup, you can see here, full HP, don't even need to do anything. Spam click attack button and that is the end. The reason why you may want to try out this challenge, apart from, you know, bragging rights and for the fun of it, is that it does come with some useful rewards at the end. Okay, most of them are kind of outclassed today, but there are still some very useful ones, and I'll go through that once we beat the challenge. Okay, so yep, here we go. So 1.8k left. Yeah, you can see our health is not going down at all. It's just gonna keep healing up and healing up. And you guys might think, oh, maybe I'm getting very lucky. The pet healing, lots of lucky strikes for the pet healing, surprisingly. But even if you don't get any lucky strikes, it's no big deal. You might need to chuck one pot, that's about it. Oh, 900, that hit pretty hard, but it's okay. And this miscellaneous item here, the Crystal of Restless Shadows, also takes lesser SP than how much you regen every turn. So yeah, you're basically gaining SP this good. So you can use the SP for other stuff as well if you want to. Okay, 248. Nice, 2 more turns and you should be able to do it unless you get Lucky Strike. Nope, no Lucky Strike, that's okay. He's gonna hit us with the SP attack again. Let's see if he misses. Nice, he misses again. That's why I love this armor. And there we go. Very easy. Almost full resources. Oh, another 25 tokens. Nice. Oh, you do get 1 heal. Okay, so let's try and do this without heals just to show that it is totally possible. Okay, Mighty Shadow Sphinx, you don't need to care about your weapon because this Sphinx here is going to take away your weapon anyways. So yeah, don't have to worry too much about that. Water, ice, or earth. So we can stick with this ice weapon for now until our weapon gets swept away. Okay, let's see here. Nope, looks like we still get to keep it. Okay, usually we don't last that long. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I think as long as she lands 3 hits, the weapon will be removed, and then you'll get this harm weapon, which isn't too shabby. Bare hands. Alright, so not too shabby. Yup, you can still hit pretty decently well. And yeah, you can see her dealing no damage at all. Once she runs out of MP, she literally isn't a threat at all. And yep, you can just chip her down. Look at that. In fact, I think this is probably doing even more damage than the Void Vanquisher weapon. Okay, so you can see we're just spamming attacks and our HP bar is still full. Very, very easy fight. To be honest, this Gauntlet does bring back quite a lot of memories for me because I do feel like at around this time was really, like AQ was really in its peak. There were so many other great YouTubers covering the game at that point of time. We had Seth Hydra, we had Zero Phantom, obviously BBFM, and then we also had I think King X Corp, Uber Hybrid. Yeah, so many big names were covering the game at this point of time. Was Ubear still around? I can't remember if Ubear was still around, but yeah, this was, to me, that was peak AQ, you know. The community was great, everybody got along well. We got a lot of, you know, nice items here and there, and like nobody was arguing about, you know, stupid petty stuff like we are doing nowadays. So to me that was really the peak of the game. Will it ever return to that state? I honestly do not know. And then previously we didn't have that many, you know, delays or like, you know, bugs and all that kind of stuff, or at least maybe as a kid I didn't realize. I don't really know, but yeah, anyways. Oh, another 25 tokens, very nice. Wow. There we go. Okay, Mighty Shadow Chimera, the next one. You want to hit it with wind or ice, okay? I'm gonna switch over to a wind weapon this time. Honestly, you can stick with ice if you want to. Oh, 2 misses. That's bad. Oh, forgot to switch. Forgot to use this. Okay. You can see here, doing almost no damage. And there is the harm dot here, but the harm dot is not very strong or not really something they need to be worried about. Let's just try and do Shadow Feeder Pendant here. This is completely optional. This is just to speed up everything. Okay, but you don't need to, but you know, this does help to speed things up. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Oh, only 2 rounds. I was expecting more. Okay. and I think it do heal a little bit of SP with the weapon. I can't remember. Yeah, I think this weapon lets you heal a bit of SP for every hit, which is nice. And Shadow Chimera has the most health out of the lot, but none of them are hard, to be honest. And then the last one will be Shadow God, which only has like 1k health or something, but that one does do more damage. Okay, so this is the tank here with a pretty long dot. Okay, but yeah, you don't have to worry about it. Look at it, this resource bar is completely full. Of course, nowadays there's like 101 different ways of beating this gauntlet. I'm just showing what I feel is the easiest and probably most accessible as well as consistent way of beating the gauntlet if you're a free-to-play. A free-to-play Guardian. Yeah, I feel like I need to make that clear, but here's the thing. Many people say that, oh, the series is not really free-to-play because you're using Guardian stuff, but like you're not technically playing the full game even if you don't have Guardian. That's the thing. So I think Guardian is like the bare minimum in this game, and it's a one-time payment. So like yeah, as long as you have Guardianship, like that's the bare minimum you need. You don't need like golden gift box gear, you don't need like Z token gear, all of which I stray away from. And like very once in a while, like I might use seasonal gear, but I try not to. And perma rare gear, you don't see me using in any of these series. Of course, I do showcase a lot of those in my like regular videos, because if you have the capability to get them, obviously you should show them off, right? But like for these guide videos, which are meant to help players, returning players, new players, then obviously I will not go ahead and use those items. So you can see here, our SP bar is back to full again, which means we can just go ahead and spam Shadow Feeder Pendant again, get some more extra turns, help us to speed up the battle. Okay, you can also use this in conjunction with like your what do you call it? You can also use this in conjunction with your Essence Orb to get even more SP if you want to. So that's something to think about. Oh, come on, stop missing. Okay, below 10k now. I think we're about halfway through this guy. There's no intellect. I'm surprised we didn't get more turns. Guess we just weren't very lucky. Oh well, it is what it is. We are getting some very good damage out of this weapon alone. This is without boosting, guys. 100% without boosting. Nice, 7k. And I'm gonna go and spam Shadow Feeder Pendant again. 3 rounds, nice. And oh, there's the SP heal there. Yep, the weapon does give an SP heal. I didn't remember wrongly. Poison, we don't really care. Nice. Come on, more crits. Oh, come on. 6 crits, not misses. Okay, 90 MRM. Slightly higher than average, but nothing too much they need to worry about. Oh, that was bad. Only 136. Come on. Oh, stop missing. Come on, man. Oh, are you kidding me? Seriously? What is going on here? Oh my... What is happening? Bad luck? Very bad luck. There we go. Yeah, what the heck was that shriek? That was a horrible shriek. Oh, misses. There we go. Come on, man. Lucky strikes. Lucky strikes. You want to see lucky strikes? Oh god. I mean, there are ways to get around this for sure, but you don't need to get around it, because you can basically last forever here and not die. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save a bit of SP for the later battle in case we need Shadow Feeder Pendant. We don't, but I think it will be easier if we had Shadow Feeder Pendant and get a few rounds later on. Just in case, you know, the Gog gets lucky. The Gog is a glass cannon after all, so if you're not careful, you might get wiped, though I think it's very highly unlikely because of the resistances that we have. But that being said, the Gog does have very low HP, very low defenses, so it should go down very easily. Nice. Oh, nice. Finally, there we go. Lucky Shot is coming in. Oh, come on. Don't miss. There we go. Nice. Okay, maybe 4 or 5 more turns. Okay. As long as we don't keep missing. Oh, nice. Okay, 1 more turn without missing. Or 2 more. Okay, 2 more, I guess. And yeah, you can see how we are clearing this. Okay, without any heals. Don't need the heal at all. Oh, another 25. Nice. 75 already. Amazing. I already got 225 today, so that's another 75. Oh, that means I got 300 total today. Very nice. Okay, let's continue. Alright, the last one. You can see here. Full resource bar. Don't need any items. You know, don't need any heals. Okay, so you can see it's gonna do a bunch of damage. But we don't really care. Yep. In fact, the damage is literally insignificant. So the last round, I'm just gonna finish it. Okay, so here you want to use Wind. So yeah, very weak here. MRM 72, which is quite low, and then only 1300 HP. But you can continue to do that. Won't even hurt us because Fairy Godmother is going to heal up everything the next round. And next turn should be it. Oh, and he goes again. Shadow Gog has a chance of celerity, so you can just keep going and going if you're unlucky. But even then, it shouldn't be too big of a threat with the right resistances. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go for the shop. The chest just gives you a very small amount of gold and XP, I think, so not worth it. Don't get that. Okay, the shop, you get Legendary Shadow Crystal V2. So I do think that the V1 is slightly better in terms of usage, in terms of what you can use it for, but the V2 isn't shabby either. Okay, if you're a free-to-play player, I think this is one like important and very useful item that you can consider keeping in your active inventory. But if you're pay to win, I do think that there are a lot more better options nowadays. The downside of this is that you are basically at the mercy of what is available on that day, so it's it depends on, you know, which day you get. It might not be useful for you every single day depending on how you use this item, so that's just something to keep in mind. It does cycle through the 4 days and each day does a different thing. Okay, so you also get the house guards here for people who want to buy guards for their house, but those are ready for mega whales. And that is going to do it for today's episode, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, and if you guys have any other challenge fights that you need help with or you want me to showcase, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below as well. Last but not least, if you guys like this video, then be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to this channel if you guys would like to see more of such future content. Till the next time, I'm your host Korriban Gaming. Peace out.